MJF is a form of powder bed fusion developed by HP. MJF stands for multi-jet fusion. It's a technology that uses a binding agent and uses heat to fuse the agent together to make solid plastic parts. Because MJF is a form of powder bed fusion, the main advantage it has against all other 3D printing technologies is you don't need supports. All the parts are suspended within a powder, which also means you can get away with more elaborate geometries. It doesn't have to draw out the profile of every part. It does everything in one single pass, which reduces the layer time and inevitably reduces the build time. MJF has a wide portfolio of different materials that can be used on the machines. Currently, we're only offering PA12, but we do offer PA11 and TPU across our other technologies. And hopefully we're looking to expand MJF's material portfolio in the near future. MJF is typically stronger than other 3D printing technologies. The Z-axis, which is usually the weakest of the axes within all 3D printing technologies, MJF is slightly stronger because the layers aren't just deposited on top of each other, they're actually fused within each other. Our main limitation is our build volume of 380, 280, and 380. Anything that fits within that, we can print. Another limitation we have found is bigger, bulky parts. These can be printed, however, they are subject to problems with heat during the printing process. We have a variety of ways of hollowing these parts within our pre-print process to ensure that both the part is strong and accurate. Because 3D printing is additive manufacturing, we're only using the material required to make the part, versus with subtractive manufacturing, where you're taking the material out and away to get the part that is needed. If we compare MJF to injection molding, the single part cost is slightly higher. However, you don't need the initial tooling costs to get started or the minimum order requirements that injection molding sometimes requires. We can also offer flexibility if you need to change your design. There is no changes needed in the tooling. And as you ramp up your own production, we offer price breaks for higher numbers. We guarantee that all tolerances will be accurate within 0.3 of a millimeter. Every day we do what's called a ramp calibration test, where we test the accuracy of every single build that comes out, which means that we see results closer to 0.1 of a millimeter. Whether you're using MJF to prototype or to print end-use parts, the results are exactly the same. So you'll be receiving the exact same high-quality part whether you're prototyping or you're creating end-use parts. When you order MJF, you get access to almost all of our post-processing technologies. We offer polishing to get a smooth surface. We offer dyeing to change the color of your part. We offer shot cleaning to get a more professional look to your part. We offer vapor fusing, which will get you a nice glossy look to your part. And we also offer threaded inserts to add mechanical fasteners to your parts. When it comes to the best design practices for MJF, we find that you can get away with a lot more than traditional manufacturing. You can have variable wall thicknesses in your parts. You can have hidden channels to run any cabling or anything like that because you don't have the need for support material. You can also create undercuts and overhangs, which you can't do with traditional manufacturing. And for complex parts, you can avoid having multiple tools to produce it by printing everything in a single part.